So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sentong Wu. Actually, I'm a little nervous because I think I should share my presentation in Chinese. A few days, Chester tell me you have to speak in English. So I a little bit nervous, but I will try my best to pretend all of you are my students in NFU. Okay. So that's my Chinese name,吴森统. Okay. So this is the outline today. So first one, I would like to introduce myself, and the second one is what is the motivation of you want to teach in English, not teach English. You teach in English. Okay, that is two different things. Okay, and because we only have 15 minutes, so I will not go through the entire outline. So that is all of my students. He's from Indonesia and the others from Taiwan. So my education backgrounds for my bachelor, master, and PhD, I stay here for 10 years. It's a huge change in NTUST. So many buildings here. And at present, so many buildings here. At time, empty. I should say no more. We can play all around the campus. So at present, I'm an assistant professor in National Formosa University, and I also have a job, vice dean of general affairs. It takes a lot of time. It occupies my time for research and teaching, but sometimes it gives me some benefits because I can know so many people in administration buildings. That is good for me. And my experience, after I finish my master level, I go to Lion Technology to be an engineer. Okay, but I hate that job because I cannot have my free time during the weekends. Okay, so I quit the job. I applied for the PhD and I finished my PhD level. Then I go to National Formosa University. Okay. So long time ago, because the chairman said I am from NTUST, so I took the class from summer vacation because I saw one teacher. She said hello to me. So I got 100 points here. For English presentation, but my writing skills were only 88. But I don't care because I want to express my feelings, my ideas through my mouth. That will be faster than writing. Okay. So, let's get back to the motivation. Why do you want to teach in English? So I can divide my ideas into several parts. The first one is global campus. I saw so many exchange students here. That is good for NTUST. And the second one is my motivation. Because I have 2 kids now. I need more and more money. In NFU, if you teach in English, they can pay me for 1.5 times of your hourly pay. So that is also encourage teacher to teach in English. Okay. So the other part is about the course requirements. For example, the teachers or your professor asks you to have more English course. So that might be different reasons. But for my reasons, I need to feed my 2 kids. But that's one. Is my second decision. I want to keep speaking English. So you may think about what is your motivation to teach in English. That will push you to the limit. So English is not my first language. As you can see, I am from Taiwan, Taipei. I never studied abroad. So we don't teach English for engineering part because we just try to deliver our professional ideas, information to the students. Sometimes we cannot have a great precisely grammar, okay? But the main idea is much more important than that, okay? So we don't teach English, but we don't teach English, but we teach in English. So main idea first, the grammar will be the second, okay? But for the first time, if you can try to speak English freely, and the second time, you can try to correct your tense and grammar better and better. Okay, maybe first time you can just put few sentences, but next time you can throw more sentence or even a paragraph. Okay, good. And the last one, try to reduce the errors because you are the teacher, you are the instructor in the classroom. You need to give the correct information and grammars as you can. So far so good? Yes. Okay, so because I teach in NFU for 3 semesters, I met some challenges or difficulties in campus in our school. For students, because they are in our school, we located in the middle of Taiwan. Okay, so they cannot speak English very well. So they have poor English, and they are good at reading and writing, but bad at listening and speaking. Okay, this one, competence. So they are afraid of asking questions. That is a big question for them because if I have a question, I want to raise my hand, but I think I just can't even explain my question in English, so I put my hand down. That is not good for students, okay? So take a look at this. 70 or 80% they understand in Chinese, but if you try to teach in English, maybe they know lower than 50% because they cannot understand English very well, okay? So for teachers, read English, it's quite obvious, okay? Read English, especially for some conference, if they cannot speak English very well, they have their handouts and try to read it. I should say no interaction, so that will be a little bad for speakers, and bad pronunciation, so that will confuse students. So you should try to correct your pronunciation. And the third one, few vocabularies. You need to describe something in your mind. You need to search that vocabulary to describe your ideas, but you just have few vocabularies. So for teachers, we should improve this part, okay? So how to make students understand more? So because I know some of you are from Applied Foreign Language Department, so you will use so many different words to describe one thing, okay? But in engineering part, we should use simplest, the easiest vocabulary to let students understand quickly. Okay, so for example, diverse in Chinese, 不同的, different, the same meaning, 不同的. But in junior high school, they all know different. But so we should use simple words, okay, to teach engineering students. Okay. Okay. So the second one is about the teaching methods. I like to use figures, curves, waveforms, tables to describe my ideas to students. That will be easy because if I'm a student, I would like to I would like to see the picture. If the picture can tell me something, the picture might be better than sentence or words. Okay. So you need to give more and easier examples to students to support your teaching ideas. So that is the example for my class. Okay. So I didn't put so many description here. I just put a capacitor. Okay, if you are in engineering part, capacitor in Chinese, 电容. So as you can see, this is a small signal with AC components. It can pass through from circuit 1 to circuit 2. But it blocks DC signal. Okay, so I give you this easy idea, then I jump to the complicated one. Okay, this is capacitor here. So after I give you an easier example, then I jump to a hardest one, then you can realize this can pass AC signal. Okay, so, but I give you these slides because I want to give you a bad example here. Okay, because some teachers will read all types of transistor amplifier operates using AC signal. Okay, read is not good for students. Okay, so the second one, this one is about how to check they understand or not. As I mentioned, in middle of Taiwan, they have poor English. Okay, so I always say, if you fully understand, please raise your hand. Yeah. So no one will, yeah, silent all around the classroom. Yes. But I want to know how much they understand. Okay. So in general, few students, for example, exchange student will do that. Yeah. Yes, I know. Okay, I'm good. But in Taiwan, no way. Impossible. Okay. So because they are afraid of raising their hands, most of them, but how to check they understand or not? So you can put some little test or Q&A part to students, but in my class, if I throw you a question in English, you have to answer me in English as well. So yes, don't pick me, yeah, because they are afraid of speaking English. So my solution is I built a name card, okay? The first one is I can call your name easily because I cannot memorize your name because I have so many students, I have different classes, so I try to use name card, so you just type your name on your name card, okay? So this is about the learning status. I will give you some example because we don't have too much time. I put the name card like this with 3 different colors. The green means you fully understand. Yellow means maybe 50. Red means, sorry, I have no idea about what you are teaching. Okay? So you just flip your name card on your desk. I can check. If all green here, then I can move on to the next session. If all red here, maybe I should repeat what I teach a few minutes ago. But maybe some yellow, some red, I can ask you, what's the question? Can you tell me? But yeah, she will be silent, okay? By the way, when I say, sometimes I will say, please show me your color. Let me know how much you understand. So they will show me green. But sometimes I will make some tiny change. If you fully understand, please show me red. You know the difference? If you listen to me clearly, you will say, oh, I fully understand. But teacher asked me to flip the red color. Maybe I will explain later, okay? Just tiny change to make sure all of you just listen to what I'm talking about, okay? So there's the template I put on my Facebook, so you can download. Yes, you can put your English in it. So in NFAU, I teach 2 different courses. The first one is Science and Technology English for senior, about journal skills for reading and oral presentation simulation. Okay, because that will be helpful for that student, for the students. And the second one is for my part, okay, for my field, electric circuit design. That's for master students. Okay, so that's for the English class, and I invite student to draw a curve, and he must to explain the curve. What's going on here, and here. Okay, he needs to explain. So that is a good exercise for the students. For basis for the midterm, the student try to explain the wireless charging in English. Okay, this is the feedback Okay. This is for in our school because I want to deliver my ability to other teachers. So I create teacher groups for English teaching. So there are around 7 to 8 teachers in different departments. Okay, management, electronics, physical education. He plays volleyball. Okay. So I should show this one. Yes, you know this one? Yes, Chester. Yeah, because he was invited by me to have a short talk in NFU. So if you are trying to make your teaching skills better, you can use some useful patterns directly. Okay. So that is my conclusion because I think if students want to love your class to join your activities, you can tell students 3 things. Tell me, I will forget. Show me, I will remember. Involve me, I will understand. Okay, 3 different levels. Thank you.